Whoa, it's the illusion of my special guest, Baby Owl. What do you think, buddy? I don't know what to think. I was sitting there hanging out with them. Mom went to go pick up the minigram, and all of a sudden I just started getting waves of like depression, right? And I was sitting there watching Baby Owl tripping out on he's not worried about anything. He doesn't suffer from anything, dude. Super, super healthy, super rad, super positive, high frequency little being. And I was like, man, I better just jump into some activity, right? Keep paddling. Because the mind wanted to get me there for a second. And that's usually what depression is, right? Like the mind starts telling you something. It starts affecting your body. I was all lethargic. And I was like, I don't want to be lethargic. I want to get all fired up. Baby Owl's all fired up. Yeah, he is. Yeah, you are. And I was like, you gotta just rally, dude. You gotta just rally through the vortex. It's that thing. The never-ending job hunt here is slightly starting to wear on me. And it's not so much the job hunt. It's just the constant uncertainty. He doesn't worry about it. He's starting to teethe. He's not that worried about anything. So I got to stay in his light. Hologram's not worried about anything either. And the minigram, she's not worried about much either. So I'm the only one worried about anything. And what am I worried about, man? We have our health. We have food. Dinner's cooking right now. All our cars started today. I'm going to be able to, it's just, you just wonder sometimes, how it's all supposed to play out. I suppose that's half the thing, right? Is the uncertainty of it all can be a daunting task to just charge into the unknown. I mean, I read all those books about the survivors, like Shackleton and Into Thin Air and all those kind of books, right? And Adrift. I want to read a good book, read Adrift. And they have a certain, those guys are just straight up charging into the radicalness of it all. And they're really it's weird, they're not really that worried about anything, and yet at any moment they could just be swept off the face of the earth, right? And I suppose, to say that those guys weren't worried about anything is a little bit crazy, but when you start checking out Shackleton and some of these guys, those guys were just charging into the Arctic and North Pole and all these places with this sort of weird abandonment of any sort of worry. Yeah, they knew they could die, but they weren't really that worried about it. So I wonder, I go, just sitting here in my little goofy life, so I got all the stuff around me, civilization, food and water, and yet I find myself worried. And I think that that's bizarre, because in a weird way, nothing can truly happen since I am a spiritual being, right? I'm just a beam of light. But that's a tough challenge in today's world of insanity, and I got to deal with my own predisposition to be slightly like depressed about like just whatever, you know, just even when it's all going good, I can get super like depressed. And you know, that vibe like sucks. So you know, what do you do when it's all just in limbo? That's the $10,000 question. I suppose it's just the question. I heard that like one of the dudes who won the lottery, some like $133 million, just went and got like hookers and blow and died. So that there goes to show you like the solution is not oriented in the payout, right? If it was all about the payout, whatever. So the solution must lie somewhere much deeper. And like that's really what I'm trying to get to. Like that's really the spot I'm trying to get to, is the place of true faith. Like I have faith, but I don't know, like I don't operate at like 100% faith. Man, I bet I'm like a C student. You know, I still run a lot on like, you know, I don't know, you know, a lot of I don't know, man. Am I gonna pull it off? Am I gonna make it? But it's weird, like I paddle out into the ocean and I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I mean, I'll get scared. Like my heart rate will get up. I will get caught in situations that are super like kind of like unnerving, if you will. But I never really like wonder if I'm gonna come home or not. You know, right? Maybe it's the same thing. So yeah, I mean, that's the weird, I don't really know what I'm getting at, man. I just kind of needed to make a video just to chime in. Because, you know, that's the weird thing. Is like, you know, life's a team sport. So this is a very cathartic activity for me. Like, one thing I do know about life is if I keep it inside, if I just allow it just to be within me, that's when it's dangerous. That's when it has the real ability to mess with me and take me out. And you know, the whole reason I made this video is because he's the man, right? He's not gonna, he's got me covered. You know, God's got me covered, but I mean, Al's got me covered in the sense of how to perceive the world at hand, right? You're not worried about anything, are you? He's got his serious face on. You're just worried about this. I don't know, man. Just trying to stay buckled up myself, dude. And there's no seatbelts. Anyway, here's my cheap commercial. Now it's time for the cheap commercialism part of my videos. We have the illusion stickers. Look at that, don't buy into the status quo. We have those in large. We have those in small. We have the don't buy into the status quo t-shirt in gray. And what other color we got, Max? And we also have the bowl cut maintenance in gray, blue, black. Do we have it in red? We got it in red. And this is what red looks like. Yeah, man, look at that. And the Universe Will Provide shirt. Yeah, a little homage to Bill Murray via me, huh? Yeah, we like that in red. We got that in gray. I think we got some pink bowl cut maintenance ones coming. Yeah, for the ladies, yeah. And then the red bowl cut maintenance. So look, that's the end of the commercial ad here. The links are down below. Order a t-shirt. Max, come here. This is my partner in crime. He's getting married. So let's buy some t-shirts. Let's keep the wheels rolling here, people. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your love. Send any pictures you got wearing your t-shirt, man. We get super fired up on that. Thank you.